Welcome back to Life on Cars. Hope you're all well, and in today's video we're going to be working on my MR2 project. It's time for a new steering wheel, so come on, let's get the steering wheel fitted and see what it's all about. Let's go. So there's a screw under here which I think releases the horn cover. Yep. And there's a connector for the horn. Do you think that is 19mm? The way I do these is I normally slacken that off just to the end of the thread. Crack it off like that. Make sure it's straight. And then take it off. What are we using to make this work then? So we're going to use this Momo Hub. And if you're interested, the part number for this one is C7728. And this is the specific one that fits my MR2. You've got to be careful with these because there is another one that's often listed as that fits an early Mark II. But in my case, I needed the hub. I needed this 7728 because it has the cutout for the wiring for the horn from the spiral connector, or the clock spring as it's sometimes called. So I'll show you that now. We're also going to need this connector from the old horn pad. So I'm going to snip that off, and then we can reuse that. So I've taken the existing connector and cable, and then I've just extended it by a few centimeters with a soldered joint, and I've fitted a spade tunnel on the end. You'll see why in a minute. That's for the horn. So on my car you've got this connector here which is where the horn plugs in, and basically that all this assembly here needs to rotate with the steering wheel to allow a constant connection to the horn wiring. So when you're getting a Boss, it needs to have the hole for that. So that's what this this Boss has. As you can see, it has the hole. So I'm going to put this on now. I've already got the wheel set to the straight ahead position as you saw before I took it off, and you'll see there's two little dimples there, top and bottom. Those dimples need to line up with the top and bottom dimple on the hub, so that one there and that one there. So just make sure they line up when you slide it on. So I've got that slid on now, and I'm going to pop the nut on. So what I suggest you do now, just to see if things are lined up, is take your new steering wheel and see if when you line the holes up that the steering wheel is straight. I'm going to fit this lovely OMP steering wheel which has been in hibernation for a while, and it's coming out of hibernation, and it's going to go on this MR2. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Nice little size as well, and I'm looking forward to get this bolted up. So you get this plate in the kit, which is what's known as a horn ring. And basically when we bolt everything together, that's going to sit on there. It doesn't matter where really, what position, but basically this has the correct size recess for the horn that comes with your steering wheel. So I've connected the spade terminal. You can see my horn, it has 2 terminals, and I'm pretty sure from memory that number 1 is it doesn't earth until you press the button down. So because basically the way this horn works is as soon as this wire goes to earth, it'll sound the horn. So you see that little piece of metal sticking out the side there, that will make contact on the horn ring, and then inside this horn there will be an earth, but it'll only go to earth on there, or ground, when you press the horn. So that's ready now, but we need to bolt the steering wheel on first, and then we'll feed that cable down inside the boss, connect it up, and then push it all back together. So you do get some nice new steering wheel bolts in the Boss Kit. So I'm just going to start them off carefully by hand. And then you do get the correct size Allen key in the box as well to wind them down. But just be careful because they're only little small heads, so they could be easily rounded off. So you just need to do this gently. Alright, I'm happy that they're all tight now, so I'm going to do a final tighten up on the column nut. That's it. Feed the connector down now, press it home. There we are. Feed the cable in. And pop your button in. There we are, let's just test it. Yep, it works. Just going to give the wheel a wipe over now, and then I'll do some final shots. I've just given the leather a bit of a feed on the steering wheel because, like I say, it's been in storage for a long time. But yeah, it's looking nice. I think it's looking nice anyway. Certainly better than the old tatty one. Give me a bit more knee room as well, with it being smaller. It's a 300mm one, by the way, this, if you're wondering. Excellent. Well, we've just been and had the tracking checked at my local favourite tyre place, and we're just going to see how the steering wheel feels. Now already it's feeling great. Got loads more room under my legs, so that's good news, and I like how it feels. So yeah, pleased with it so far. Oh, the traffic's bad around here. Certainly coming together, this project, isn't it? We've got a new steering wheel, we've got a working rev counter, driving well, it's passed its MOT, it's road legal. Yeah, the steering wheel is just adds to that little bit of a go-kart feeling to the car. So I'm pleased with how that's come out. Good to have a working tacho as well, so we can keep an eye on them revs. Well, there we go then, a new steering wheel on the MR2. Looks and feels a lot better, and the tracking's sorted as well. If you like the episode, don't forget to give me a subscribe if you've not been on the channel before. That would be fantastic. And give us a like as well, that would be great. And check out the playlist for the MR2. There's a few videos in there now as I'm working my way through the project. And we'll see you all again very soon with something else on Life on Cars. Take care now and stay safe. Happy driving. Bye bye.